时就可以出来了。
真是令人无言。
我那个开局起步真的有差呢。
就跟你说真的会有差吼。之前就跟你说那个车子也会有差啊，你那个时候就说啊，反正是车就可以开什么的。他跟你说飞宠也有差，
真香。
然后你还在用那个什么那只毒蝎子，
那毒蝎子也有加一点点那个吧，好像
比我那一只还烂啊，比我那一只幻夜精灵还烂、啊，
一点点，
就起步加速是我的一半啊。
就是有加跟没加的现在这个情况来说是差不多的，因为大家都用这么强的飞宠。
对啊，
这讲到毒蝎子，这一场就有人用毒蝎子，
用的人一直都很多吧？
免费的吧？不过他这个还要突破蛋糕的话，还要再那个花电池花满5000才有突破蛋糕。
什么东西？
这个飞虫还可以突破啊，
嘿，
就数值可以更高。
那个用糖果吧？
他说用什么？就是用对啊，类似糖果。他这支用蛋糕。
蛋糕？
对啊，就是一样的东西，就突破点心啊。
哦，是哦。
然后他突破点心获得方式是那个消费满5000电池，我还差3100。没
关系，你可以准备刻下一台。我不知道下一台会不会是对岸是赤岭红旗啊，大陆那边是赤岭红旗，然后台湾不知道。
好像是纳智捷 S。对啊，是红旗，然后我们是 S 那个纳智捷。
纳智捷，
说纳智捷我就把游戏删掉。
别这样子。
我还要支持国产嘛。
真的别这个样子。
Slow down now. There we go.
这样是不好的，这样是不对的。
装的飞虫一跑又新纪录，
真香。
我们装的飞虫层高跑到140的，
真香。
Looks rather dark.
不少甩一颗直接快1秒，
Never stopped me before.
就是少甩一下。
起步只要甩一下就可以跑啊。
对啊，甩一下就有气，直接快1秒。
No need to race now, my friend.
直接甩起来。
Slow down now. There we go. Go!
我可以继续了上学。
You made it.
我现在把帕比的任务解完好了。
妈，跟我们的屌点点怕比。
I take it this means you had some luck at the library.
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
二周目我连魔杖的造型都要改一
Especially with
下。
how little information he gave us.
不
Well, I'm
是
still
传说
not
中
sure
的
this
击
is
鼓
the
那种
cave,
没
but
有
it
啦
did seem the most
我还是会照
promising.
我
I
那个
stumbled
魔杖
across
心理
some
测试做
folklore
出来
about
的
a
那
cave
个。
in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place
魔
to
杖
hide
我还
some
是会照我
secrets.
魔杖
It's a
的。
bit of
他
a
会
leap, I
用，他会
confess.
叫你选一些
Might
选项，然后
mysterious
那个
items such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm
因为
desperate for
J.K. 罗琳
anything
有
at this
设定啊，
point.
那个魔杖也会有个性这样子。
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove
魔杖的
people
个性就
mad.
是
I
你
couldn't
他妈
find
的
any
想
account
爬
by
我，
someone who had been in the
你不
cave.
看你长什么样子？
So
哎，你他妈害我
either
保
it is a
底。
rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
你不看你长什么样
Oh,
子
we're，
竟
here.
然把我
We
拿
might
起
as well have a look.
放下去，
Agreed.
这样
I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
月长石花园。
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Incendio! Glacius! Revelio!
我终于也进到了冬天的环节。
哦，是啊。
嗯。
It's another aggressive one.
Glacius! Incendio! Levio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo!
真的，雷文克尔的交易大家都是埋头苦干。
Confringo!
What's going on with them?
蛮少人就是
那是究极是怎样？
哦，还是有啊，还是有人就是直接
Revelio!
直接坐下来吃东西。
怎样？不能是九级，是不是？
怎么看起来那么凶？
大爆爆！我要给你一个大爆爆！
是派大星。
Revelio!
啊，是派大星。
好像有很多东西可以探索。
花
Confringo!
捕迷踪鸟，
学生整天不上课，在那个校园外面那边杀生，
哪有杀生？
在那边破坏那个建筑物。
没有破坏，我们只是在为这个世界讨一个说法跟公道。
我只是在。我是在那个造福这个世界。
可是你把那个墙壁打破了，
那个本来就可以打破啊。
不行吧？
I beg your
打破
pardon?
不是我的错啊。
This must
破
be
坏
how the
公物
rumor about the cave
这哪是
started.
公物啊？这是无主之物，把它打爆，还好吧？
还好吧。你呀你。对。
看一下有什么比较好看的手柄。
手柄
我要来学大爆爆了，各位。
大爆爆，
大爆爆。
It's said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio!
谁都没有吗？蝴蝶。后面。哦，在这里。
Confringo! Lumos!
Lumos!
Depulso!
应该有东西打开了吧？哦，这里。
Revelio!
就是打爆一些无关紧要的东西而已，对不对？
我怕不小心破坏到主结构，就整个塌掉了。
小心的咩，这不是我的错。
Accio! Incendio!
If the moon
Accio!
is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being
哎呦，着火了！哎呦，
Accio!
那个东西明明可以用手拿下来的，为什么要用魔法把它弄下来呢？
我用魔法比较酷啊。
问就是因为比较帅。
对啊。那你要问那一些英雄，对不对？你明明就可以很正常的往下走下来，为什么一定要一个英雄是落地？
你说
因为比较帅，
开奥迪的那个英雄，
差不多了。
First the fruit is in
林
our
英雄
lips.，
哦，所以是这个跟
绝对是因为比较帅。
Lumos.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Accio.
是吗？哦，对。少一个，应该还有一个门。
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Cabalso.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths. Another
Revelio.
obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Revelio.
开个，
我小
Confringo.
我还想要不要这一款，
买啊
Revelio.
讲的就是要买啊。
好像没有贴过。
问就是买。
看起来还行，如果够稳的话，
因为它这个型号是没有下面那个赎柜，
它的范例图不是有，
对啊，它这个没有，
Expelliarmus.
但它要留那个价值
啊
必定。那你带那个就是不带成价款，
对，啊，这个才是有带成价，
啊，对，多300块，多2块木板，
对吧？可是某的比这两个都还便宜，
某某的东西就稍微比较便宜。
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
就便宜一点的，一点。
对吧？可是因为我可以折200块，对 PC Home 折100，然后他之前那个鱼食的100块，
还有300没有用掉。
那100块，那你300块都给我好了，谢谢凯哥，
凯哥的大恩大德，
谢谢凯哥的大恩大德，
就是这个东西，
一定会忘记。
我就觉得他会不会买来没有他描述的这么简细。
我也觉得，因为我有搜寻那个宝的家具，就我地图看一下，那个是那个
在深圳，
在杂草丛生的地方，
顿啊，
定位有问题。
我不知道。然后他地址给他写那个大理区人化路岛就没了，
是吗？那有营业登记吗？有公司登记还是什么的吗？
没看到有公司等级啊。
Accio. Revelio.
不然去 PTT 这样发文，2000块以下没有兼顾好用的电脑桌，不服来辩，就会有人告诉你2000块以下有哪些电脑桌好用。
这样。
绝对不能去问2000块以下有什么好用的电脑桌，这样他们会说为什么不贴一点，贴到最后就买到1万5。
差不多吧，不都是这样。
问问题要问问题方法，你要怎么样得到你想要的答案？2000块以下没有一张桌子就好用。
Lumos. Expelliarmus. Capulso. Lumos.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to.
Imperial. Crucible.
所以凯哥，你觉得我是不是
Confringo. Revelio.
484要再想一下？凯哥，
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
你可以买看看啊，反正不好用的退货啊。
Confringo.
好用的跟我说，我再考虑。
Given what Floopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. It means we're one step ahead of them.
Revelio.
只能先来 Overwatch 一下。
Well done, Poppy.
不
This
是
did end up
IKEA，
being the
这
right
有
cave
对
after
IKEA 有
all.
一款
A
电脑
good
桌，
thing
每个
too.
都不给他
We have
Overwatch
every
一下。
advantage over the poachers if we're to get to
哪一
the
款啊
Smidges？
不要
first. We
说
should do as Doran suggested
在那边
and
说
bring
有
the
什么屁
moonstone
用，
to
对
the
不
hen.
对？
直接送来彰化的家里。
下面是有一
I
个
think
小
I'd like
抽
to look
屉，
around a bit first.
I suppose we could spare a
不是小抽屉
moment.
啊，那
Very
个
well. We should
那不
leave
是小抽屉
soon.
那个，
The longer
反
we
正
stay,
类似
the
你进
more I
Revelio.
like Flooper.
然后上面有电草，
Wingardium Leviosa.
真的160公
From
分，
the
它应该有
outside, you'd
小。
never guess this place even existed in here.
I have a feeling that was the idea. Are you finished
对
exploring?
吧？这 IKEA 上面就有。
Good. If we leave for the henge now, we should make
哦，
it
那
by
个
nightfall.
IKEA 嘛，
We still have the poachers to contend
那
with.
我还不如在特利屋买这个。
不行啊，特利屋的这么贵。
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be.
但这个看起来就
Now
很
that
不
we're
稳啊。
here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel.
因为它
I knew
特利
we
屋的
were
关
at
系
the
嘛
cave。for the
对啊。
moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this.
也是才
I think
120。
that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
哎，
Surely
不是
she'll be
叫我不要
pleased
找
you
什
got
么
off
电
the
竞，结果你还
Snidgets.
叫我，你还给我看
I hope
电
so.
竞。
没有，因为之前是有看到人在推这个牌子啊，这个牌子我丢去 Google，
Protect those who need it.
比如说这个关键字我丢去喂狗，然后它跳出来，结果第一个就是这个。
那我干脆买这个还比较便宜。
I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
"大宝宝，
好多白月现场看啊，看这个会不会晃啊？如果你觉得这个，这个如果现场看不会晃，这个也看起来蛮不错的。
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it.
可以学那个220的感
I've
觉咯。
managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met High Wing, actually
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed High Wing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed High Wing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in. But the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with High Wing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave.
我很后悔使用咒咒虐，我同意，我们是逼不得已的。
So many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger.
之后玩史莱哲林要那个真正鸡巴的史莱哲林。
真的。
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see
所以
the
凯哥也会
symbol,
觉得
and we've got poachers to
本家没有
beat.
屁用，就对了。
If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for
要现
Doran.
场看。如果说网络看的，我会觉得有横架，感觉好像比较稳。但看网络让人家介绍长那样子的桌子，看着它底下桌板的结构，感觉其实好像也不会晃。
At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the
还有那
snidget
个
lies
角
in the
角都很
moonlight?
坚固。
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. Revelio.
看到 PTT 有人讲台湾家具王那开价，我觉得从5折开始往下砍，它都有赚，是吗？家具行都卖很贵吗？
Revelio.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
我觉得那种小城镇的支线真的多到
Mysterious
有点
and
受
a
不
bit
了。
unsettling. What to do?
啊，我都解得差不多。
Sebastian has gone too far.
等下我跳出
He
个，哎
saw
呦，
what
线
lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
不能让他支线存停留在这边，
He was willing
赶
to
快把
put
它
the
拿起
whole
来，脱掉
hamlet
它
and
的。
himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here. I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Huh?
Revelio! Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Free Imperio! Defender!
Leviosa!
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levio! Defender! Glacius! Defender!
Oh,对，
Accio! Revelio!
There weren't this many Inferi before!
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Incendio!
找到那个哪一个
啊，
连立出的这个连统计的空间都省。
你要给我前提
这个哥，
接来的，
Expelliarmus!
最好的朋友，我吃过我
人在桌上都是感觉随便放饮料。
所以凯哥要买这张给我，真的。 凯哥人好好哦。
还有要求，一张桌子跟我整台主机一样价格。12000块。
Incendio!
PPT 有人说，动预算去买什么角钢桌就好。
Hold on a moment.
有人在用角钢，然后
I
钉
was
钉
so
这样
worried about
走一走
Sebastian, I didn't even realize.
放
Anne's
块
gone
桌
to
板。
get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
How many Inferi are there? Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic!
哎呦，骷髅头啦！哎呦，
You'll pay for this!
哎呦，在看《神鬼传奇》是不是？
Save Anne!
Defender. Stupid one. Places. Defender.
Sorry, did anything done?
Sender. Confringo. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Glacis. Defender.
Mr. Sallow.
Stop! Crucible. Confringo. Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Glacius.
Now you've gone too far.
Repulso. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Repulso. Confringo.
Sorry.
Expelliarmus. Repulso. Confringo. Repulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius.
Now you've gone
Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Repulso. Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
看，对自己数值放索命咒，这家伙。
对，不会说是塞巴斯蒂安吧？
到时候你就知道了。
那我就知道一定是他，因为那家伙其实已经算
走火入魔了。
没有，他其实后面有点偏执。
对啊。
所以其实你这样讲，我是不意外。耶，有了，我有小只的骑士醉鬼马。
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Accio. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
我这游戏好像任何的选项都不影响剧情。
对啊，还蛮合理。
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same. If I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
我操，索命咒啊！
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
我操，我学会索命咒啦！
What do you have in store for me this time? Incendium.
建议等级9，可是我的等级已经是33。
Incendium. Hogsmeade, here I come.
I'm Wilson. Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
It's probably all right. Lucky told me what the children did.
Ireland's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Then the pressure now.
You said you had a new Poppy.
It did. Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rockford to capture you on site?
Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. this may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
This way.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
也是 Puppy，
I'll see if I can
我
find
会
him.
把那
I
些
hope
人
you
全
are
部
able
变
to
成粉末。
complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
跟那个奇亚事物的一脸有槟榔嘴的样子。
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
But why would you think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the sentinels are suspicious.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
打方向灯准备左转，直接被击落。
May I ask you about Mr. Bickle's friends?
Of course.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you.
诚意我有啦，要赔钱我没有啦。
Blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Anything interesting?
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Big garden minister from Mr. himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
天线击倒区落。
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking.
Hello, Hamura.
As you already know.
We're on the right track. We'll find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
有台风。
我在讲电话。
外面风很大。
Revelio.
Seconds me to work alongside any of them. To be near would fat beast. Listen, kind will pay for the paper.
No.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I had the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now,
Revelio.
Before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio.
What's more powerful?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find... The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Revelio. Accio. Door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
好啊，无讲我伫好啊。
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait. Everyone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Come on. Always claiming he knows about her.
Copy.
This one. What a laugh.
They don't seem to care for me, Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there. this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
I wouldn't go back to pit.
I knew we'd never be able to see this through. It's one of you, isn't it? One of you, thinking to be clever, thinking to outdo us all.
Extorting desperate gits suits me just fine. Ministry's never done nothing for me, no wise.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they do.
How did that feel? 来试试看，大绝招。
Rise and fight. Fight for me.
Leviosa. Defender. Glacius. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo.
You don't want to try that again.
Expelliarmus. Catapulsa. Confringo.
I won't go.
Revelio.
Say what you will about Belcroft, but the estate is spacious.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Accio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
所以其实是可以这样进来的。
哎。
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's a Temptricus Totalis.
Expulso.
Protego. Glacius. Defender. Crucio. Confringo. Devolso. Glacis. Defender. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to...
Revelio.
Somewhere in this room.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
靠北没抓到，哎。
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
If something threatens me, first thing
I could do again. Come and listen. I've acquired what happens
I think I forgot a joke. It didn't involve so much dumb.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage.
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
靠.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragball's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragball's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rockham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
又要跑超远，真的超远。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
You'd better be... Allow me to put you out of your misery.
who lives here. No need to race now, my friend.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
可惜不能把猫带回那个极受私欲的地方去养。
I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped or eaten.
Revelio. I should investigate. Slow down now. There we go. Let's go! No need to race now, my friend.
Handy resources.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with.
Revelio.
Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track.
Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Faster!
Potato! You'll need to be quicker than that. Expulso!
我靠，这里是哪里啊？
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Confringo! Defender!
Time to go a little quicker. This must be the place. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, darling. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
我在过主线，我在跟塞巴斯蒂安的妹妹聊天，然后突然有一只羊从门那边穿了过来，
有一只羊
从门那边穿了进来。
你的队友哇，他们突然冲了进来吗？
没有，他是默默的走进来，连门都不用开。太傻，
魔法世界啊，
真的是魔法世界。
我操，好快！
你不想想你们入学的时候可是撞墙壁，
干又穿进来了，
一只羊穿着门进来，有什么好奇怪？想想看那些在月台上的麻瓜们， 看着一群小朋友推着手推车朝着肚子冲过去，然后就不见了。
好的，好的，你看，
来不及，没空。
对，看真的有羊哎，然后理所当然的坐了下来。
这个天气有点冷，羊肉很补的。
干又进来了，
够 bug， 无限生绵羊出来，
他不让我过。
下跪。
I need your help, friend. Here we go. You lived here. Slow down. What say we pick up the pace a bit? Poachers. Let's see
我
how
现在手上随时拿着魔杖是正确的。
正确的啊。帮我怎么对抗突如其来的敌人？那萨巴斯蒂安直接从你屁股后面捅了你一魔杖，你也不知道。
啊，所以你被塞巴斯蒂安刚了。
你被塞巴斯蒂安刚，真假的？
哦。
Where's that goblin hell, you little thief? Expulso! That's all dead.
我塞巴斯蒂安的支线应该已经结束了。
你已经把他送去那个吗？阿斯卡班了？
没有，我选择包庇他，不然怎么当这个时代最危险的黑魔术师呢？对不对？
Cost us our ransom. We had that burning woman till you showed up, cheap flapper.
time for you all to clear out. We have...
Exploso! Very. Incendio! Incendio!
Perhaps you ought to give up.
Incendio!
What you had to do?
Exploso!
Forever.
Exploso!
Go! Faster.
你在塞巴斯蒂安的叔叔面前用咒诅女，他会说：“你居然敢！”
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
How dare
Thank you, Professor Bakar.
How dare you? How you motherfucker? 哎。
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach,
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? You won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students. No one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
这个好强。
我强大。哦，
那个有个古魔法，那个超强。
哦，我好像知道。
She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
我成为了拉索事务大师。
咨询奥利凡德。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes. Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted. That you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard. get this over with, shall we? I'll make you wish. Aha! Back for more. How delightful. Pathetic. I must I'll admit. No more. Incendio! No more. Expelliarmus. Roofers don't go down easy. Expulso!
为什么天文学的星星是正方形的？
Incendio. I'm just warming up.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
You're no matter for me.
Potato!
That's stupid conductive, aren't we?
Levioso!
That all you got? Expulsion! To regret that. To your knees. What have you done?
Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
Defender. Imperio. You should have joined me. How delightful. Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Disarm my wand, feel my Fringo!
Pathetic!
Well, you look like you're right. Barely got back at all. Potato! Not me. Confringo! Was that meant to be an attack? Potato! That's the best you can do, is it?
Defender!
Glacius!
Back for another visit!
You won't
Incendio!
I'll make you wish you were back.
Regret coming here. Crucible. Imperial.
You're even down than in a rock. Aha! Back for more.
Get out of this alive.
Confringo!
Defender.
Is that the best you can do?
Depulso.
Look what you've done. You paid.
Is that the best you got?
Crucible. Imperial.
You haven't got a prayer.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Release me.
Incendio.
Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Levioso.
No, don't. Everyone's teaching in school these days. Incendio.
Just careful. And I haven't even
made.
太可怕了。
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed.
欧奈在太阳下山时邀请我们去废墟城堡啊，所有的门禁呢？
对啊，我已经嘴很多次了。
The poachers are
霍
the
格华兹的门禁有跟没有一样，你跑在路上，然后你有时候遇到那个级长什么的，他们
I
也不会鸟
also
你。
saw 2 places tied to these events. The cave
就知道
with
你
the
那个
moonstone
玩角色的背景有多硬。
The latter
怕
was
被你用酷刑咒啊。
in moonlight.
我们背景硬的不
If
得
you're
了。
right about this place, then we should make our way
他
there.
怎么敢
I shall
他怎么
see you
敢对一个有前科的人说什么呢？对不对？
We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
他只会对着你说 How dare you！
你刚从阿兹卡班出来，他怎么敢说什么？对不对？
Did you find? Looks like pies, of course. Let's divide and conquer. Hold on to that diary entry. It does look really. We need to focus on. Do you think the papers were clever and wrenching a student to excel? They might have been left on purpose.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Did you deliver the Chinese chomping cabbages to my friend Bernard yet?
Revelio.
So, I haven't remembered. I told myself, don't tell me. It's not exactly something. Didn't I know more? Remember the blasting case? Same idea, except when you went out to me. Probably wise for you. Couldn't do more. Still, you haven't let it slip. I'm push your wands with it. It's not an easy stuff to master.
Yeah.
干那个索命咒，超强的。
学到22令了。
我已经是个用了索命咒，灵魂被污染的那个巫师了。
真的。
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us, even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place. Long gone.
Places! Reparo!
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
This catacomb is such a decay. Just as its human
Accio!
constant fight.
太阳，就是说，
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what I And now...
Defender!
If the citizens are
Incendio!
the herd has seen the truth for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio!
Skew so controls for this place.
镀金七洗所。
Revelio! So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at
Confringo!
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt present. It's hard to explain.
Revelio.
The feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Dead ends. Nothing. All that and nothing. Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio!
Revelio.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Sebastian. The relic. Look.
Revelio!
Could it be?
I'll I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
I have no idea.
Accio.
I'm taking this. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from the
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
The plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Take a step back. Step back from the front.
Revelio. Lumos.
We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I need your help. You're right. This is far less given to us the Emeritus. Agreed, we do. I do not want to talk to him.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Suggesting a revolution.
Revelio.
这个要怎么解啊？哎，伟伦，
嗯，
你看一下我的直播。
等我一下，我在看剧情。
Incendio. Accio.
按了暂停，然后我打开 YouTube， 然后搜寻这个有1乘0的人观看的直播。QQ。
Wingardium Leviosa.
嘿，
这个要怎么解啊？
这个要怎么解 ？Let me see 啊，旁边是写什么？用火烧它，所以你用火烧它吗？
有啊。
然后这个是用冰的把它冰住，把它冰住了吗？
那个是冰吗？
对啊，那是冰的。
Wingardium Leviosa.
我把它放上来是不是？
把它放上来，然后冰住它。
哦，是它，所以是说它上面的那个图案就对了。
没有错。
哦，原来是这样子。
Look at this place.
Revelio.
哇，你怎么念的跟纽特一模一样？
确实蛮像的。
但是纽特不是格莱芬多的。
哇，这卡丁车配对2次10几秒都配不到玩家。都可以拿石头丢，丢我们动物呢？
Back for more. Not the brightest.
Ready your ones. The fight.
You've made a mistake.
Expulso.
Trouble.
Crucible.
I've seen getting into
Incendio.
marvelous.
Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Protego.
think that was all of them?
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and once word gets out of their reappearance.
你带那个女生看小鸟鸟。
是他带我看好吗？
那个女生拿她的小鸟鸟给你看。
Thank you, Doran,
没有错啦。
for helping us to
还
find
有
them
3个。
and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Good for you. Revelio.
他还没有要我出去的提示。还是我可以直接跑出去。
You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us. What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. Then we didn't find the real, and it wasn't unforgivable curse. I acted in the moment. I shall make my uncle see real. It might be best to let him calm down with her. May I speak clear? You may be right. Revelli.
Imperio. Confringo.
我是中毒。
这个，
你这应该很差。
好啊。
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even again. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me Sebastian has become nowhere near Hellcroft, nowhere near Anne. If I hear that either of you continue down this path, if either of you... Why, Sebastian?
为什么你要用不射咒？哎呀，
啊？谁用不射咒？
为什么你要用不射咒？坏坏的。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
你说那个塞巴斯蒂安啊？
对啊，那个他是安口。
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the top of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
然后我们不管选哪个答案，都是为他辩解。
对，
对，就这样。
所以这游戏就是不会因为你的选择而改变结局。大部分呢。
She might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've
照理来
done,
说
she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry.
啊，说到这个，我可能2周目来做一个不用黑魔法的那个
Harlow is as
魔法
strong
师
as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or
然后玩
Officer
困难
Singer.
看看这样。
If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day.
还是你要玩那种奇怪的流派？
没有，就是3招不射咒都不学啊。
不
是啊。
Your father
我说奇怪流派就是强化一些，还会比如说那个，人家说那个什么挖出来会。
没有，我们要玩植物流，这太无脑了。
拉出来就是死一遍。
没有，我就是要跟对面来一个魔杖对决。 最好是在厕所。
我要不射咒可以不学啊？
可以啊，
可以啊。是哦，
你3招不射咒都有我不学的选项。
是哦，
对。
但是之后如果你把塞巴斯蒂安直接，比如说直接把他关进那个
阿兹卡班
的话，你就永远学不到。
And it was all my fault.
或者你可以
How so?
你也可以都学，但是不用这样子。
If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to.
塞巴斯蒂安这么挺我们，我们干嘛要把他关进去呢？
A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
你到后面你看塞巴斯蒂安的剧情，你就会知道了。
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
我先要把三个重要配角的支线先把它都解完，然后再去解主线。
We all have our burdens.
我只能说有索命之后真的是。
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Mm.
结果我明明是格莱芬多的，可是我却不能坐在格莱芬多的桌子上面吃东西。
Confringo!
啊，无要互你食啦，啊，无要互你食，是咧靠腰。 哎，每次都这样，
每次都这样。
每次都这样。
我要去找 Puppy 了，跟 Puppy 在谈。
返回地图密室。哦，不过这边的位置倒是有还原出来。
我解锁了高翼，可是我有你设为的呢。
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
高翼，你他妈杂碎！
杂碎。
那个啊，赌神的那个高翼啊。
叫高翼，他妈的杂碎！嘿，先骂我！
我昨天传送了，我在干嘛？
I've been thinking about this whole thing. I think Connor had another tap from the carriages. Tap always. Surely you are suggesting that the Connors exactly. I don't think the dragon wants to be with
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that Zahn, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository.
我靠，我的主线好像
解完了，
没有，就是准备解完，
准备要大结局了吗？
就是对啊，主线的结局。
大结局，
不知道是不是真的，应该是哦。
大结局。
然后之后可以去。
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
我成为这个世界最大的那个
I was.
黑魔法师。
Hopefully she and the others will arrive
什么
soon.
邓布利多，
They
什么
know
格
where
林
to
戴华
find
德，
the
什
door
么
through
伏地
which
魔
we，entered.
都不是我的。
汤姆瑞德。
泡汤姆对的。
The goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Ranrock will be pleased with our progress.
Something I can get my hands on this thing.
How nice of you to stop by. Somewhere to see. Just you wait for
自己刚刚是讲炮商品类的，
对啊，
其实好像讲一些什么欠挂的东西。不是红大还在无尘室，
红大好惨，现在还在无尘室。
Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
What?
先控制一只，然后再踩一只。
按错，靠腰，
靠腰被锤死啦！啊！
This one's almost down. Protego! Cruising.
哇，好想要一件外衣室。
屁嘞！
Trolls ought to make quick work of it. You can't stop it. Ranrock will reign.
Confringo! You're no match for us.
I will make Let's get this.
A dead end.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend.
It worked. Revelio.
Lumos.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos.
Listen, more goblins up ahead. Fools of a feather. I
One less human to worry about. I won't help against Red Rock's army.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
滚！
老师们来啦！校长呢？我怎么没看到校长？
由卫斯理变成校长。
They got this.
教授们都超强。
教授没我强。
We're in the thick of it now.
请问不射中，教授敢用吗？
Your timing shouldn't be better, Professor Hedges.
Thank you, Professor.
One less human to worry about. Come on, demons, a miss. Protego.
Expelliarmus.
More Ranrock's damn loyalists.
Stupid.
Not quite.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! I've got a shot!
Won't distract me. Now, Professor, don't you get to leave some for the rest of us? Over here.
Expelliarmus.
I'm a jumping. How childish.
干威水教授真的好强。
哦，打完了100只蜘蛛，最后的奖励。这音乐太赞！
什么东西？
就那个一个蜘蛛的音乐，蜘蛛巢穴的音乐。
We made it.
干，我真的很讨厌那个八爪蜘蛛，超恶心的。要是那个时候就会索命咒，我一定直接先弄死他。
如果有帕比的话，我一定先对他使用八爪椅。
没有，有帕比的话，我一定先给他使用220来听我的，谢谢。
George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic.
用220说，Papi 去当偶像吧。
But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the keepers
我
have
巫世
shown
界的
me.
idol
What Isadora
魔法界的
showed me.
idol.
You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She wants to give up either.
那个兰洛克一直阿斯哎。
Goblin
哎呦，呀！
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child.
是我该怎么做？ 都要属命咒。
个蜘蛛最后的解锁了，然后再击败29个妖精，然后最后
死了，我没有忘记把治疗药水带满了。
难打就对了，
也不是难打，就是我太贪了。屁的！
然后大家遇到一些瓶颈，
没有错，不难啊，其实，但是我一直手残。好的。
你先去把艾尔登法环破关来，再继续来破关。那会不会有信心大增
？Incendio. Confringo. Deposit. Levioso. Nostro Power Star. Arthur.
最北南是不能对他放手命咒。 水没带够，一直死，好烦的。
今天我去把水带够。
觉得魔法都没有什么放敌的。
有啊，大爆爆真的蛮好的。
大爆爆！赞！
烦死了，一直死。回去不要重来。我觉得我需要，我那时候进去的时候，那个不要才6、7罐而已。
你应该带到24罐
，25
跟我一样，
要带吗？
随时随地25带好带吗？
要带吗？我忘记了。我先去准备魔药。
It's incredible. And while I was waiting for you, do you think that's okay? I've no idea. We need to see what they're doing. I said we people very well.
建议
一直死，真烦。
Expelliarmus， 哎，不能成为强大的正气师呢。
没办法，我太烂了。魔药。 我看这个时间可能得明天再来解了。
护沙。
不过应该嗑药的，我现在才想到，我应该嗑药跟他打的。哦，先存档，明天再来打。东西没带足，直接被打爆，真的是哦。